Welcome back. In this video we're going to look a little bit closer at functions and introduce the term arguments to you. So at the moment our function runs this and it takes the variable up the top here, my name Bill, and it runs it when we get down to here. Then we change that here. So we're assigning new values to the same variable and running down here. Now we don't have to do that. What we can do is pass these names directly to this function by putting an argument in here. So we'll put my name in here as an argument instead of a variable, and we can delete this and we'll get rid of these down here. So now instead of using the variable, we'll simply pass this into the function. Alright, it's much cleaner. And so what happens is the function gets past this argument, okay, is like a variable and is used by the function. So let's run it and we see my name is Bill. Alright, so functions can accept more than one argument, so we can put in here, for example, age. Then we can pass age. Now the thing is that it needs to be passed these arguments in the order that they're presented. So if you have name and age, then you need to pass it name and age. And we can create a further string here, or we can just put underneath another print statement. So we could just say print I am dot age dot years old. So we've made a sentence with a variable in the middle of it. So let's save that and run it. My name is Bill, I am 10 years old. Okay, now say we wanted to, at the moment this is, will only run and do whatever is inside here. Alright, we can use something that's called, or functions can return a value. So when they're finished doing all of their calculations, they can send something back. So a new example of this, and we might, I'll leave this where here up the top, and we'll just comment this. So if we highlight this, right click on it, and come down to toggle comment, we can just leave that there. So let's write a new function that will add two numbers together. Okay, so local function add nums, and in here we'll have two arguments. We'll have num1 and num2. Alright, so when we call this function down the bottom here, let's say we put our argument in here and we want to add two numbers together. So we'll add in 5 and 6. Alright, now we want it to come back to something, or send back whatever the answer is back to here. Alright, so what we could do is we can do local, and we can make a variable called answer equals whatever is produced by this function, and underneath here we'll print our answer. Okay, so print answer, print answer. At the moment it's not doing anything though, so we're passing these numbers in, and of course we can put in, so n1 plus n2, and we need to get this back to here. Okay, so n1 plus n2, and we've got an error here. If we put return in front of this, however, what it's going to do is the function knows, okay, well you want me to take whatever this number is and whatever this number is, add them together, get an answer, and then return it back down to here. So follow me along here if you can. this function gets declared. So it says, okay, you want me to do this. When it gets to here, it says, right, let's create a variable called answer, and then we want to assign this function to the answer. So it runs down to here, and then it runs this function, adds the two numbers, and then returns it back down to here, which is assigned to answer. Alright, now it's a little bit hard to get your head around sometimes, but let's run it and see what happens. Okay, the answer is 11. Now we could also make it, improve it a little bit if you like, and in here we could say N1, so we could actually put the numbers in if you like, so that N1, and then we'll say dot dot, alright, N1 dot dot plus dot dot, okay, N2 dot dot, alright, equals dot dot, and then we need to actually put in what the operation is. So N1 plus N2, and we could just put that in brackets if you like, so that we know that that's one thing. Now, do you think this is going to work? Let's have a look. There it is. Okay, 5 plus 6 equals 11. So we've got a function that will produce sums for us and tell us what they equal. And you could put in any numbers here, 3, 6, 6, 9, 8, and save it, and it will tell us what the answer is. Alright, so functions are very useful, particularly at calculating numbers, but they can be used for lots and lots of other things as well. And we will be making use of them in our camping project when we get to that. So next, we're going to look at applying our code to changing something in our game rather than just in the code. So I'll see you in the next lecture.